A glimmer of hope in the midst of conflict. The recent news of a potential peace plan for Gaza has sparked emotions and reactions from all sides. While the details are still unfolding, the prospect of a ceasefire and the return of hostages has brought a sense of relief and joy to many. Reactions from the families. Social media has become a platform for families of hostages and former hostages to express their emotions. Eli Sharabi, who tragically lost his wife and children and whose brother's body remains with Hamas, posted a message filled with anticipation. Great joy, can't wait to see everyone home. A ray of hope shines through these words, reflecting the resilience and determination of those affected by the conflict. The mothers of hostages Matan Zangaukar and Nimrod Cohen shared their own heartfelt sentiments, expressing their prayers and gratitude for the potential return of their loved ones. Hostage release timeline? The White House predicts that the release of hostages could begin as early as Monday. Israel's cabinet is set to vote on the deal, and if approved, Israel will need to retreat to an agreed-upon line within 24 hours. However, there is a hint of controversy here, as Hamas may attempt to expedite the process if possible. Netanyahu's statement, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has hailed the agreement as a great day for Israel. He plans to convene the government to approve the deal and bring the hostages home. Netanyahu also expressed gratitude to the U.S. and its president, Donald Trump, for their efforts in facilitating this potential peace. Hamas's perspective. Hamas, in its statement, emphasizes the end of the war on Gaza, the withdrawal of occupation forces, the entry of humanitarian aid, and a prisoner exchange. They thank Qatar, Egypt, Turkey, and President Trump for their mediation and urge these parties to ensure Israel's full compliance with the agreement. Hamas also celebrates the courage and heroism of the people of Gaza, vowing to continue fighting for their national rights. Breaking news. Hamas has officially confirmed the peace deal, calling on Trump and involved countries to hold Israel accountable for following through on the agreement. Qatar's confirmation. Qatar's foreign ministry has also announced the agreement, stating that it will lead to the end of the war, the release of hostages, and the entry of aid. A spokesman promised more details to come. Netanyahu's promise. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, in a powerful statement, vowed to bring all the hostages home, invoking divine intervention. Negotiations and announcements. President Trump's announcement followed intense negotiations between Israel and Hamas in Egypt and Washington. The White House, initially tense, transformed into a hub of activity as the news broke. A tense White House. The atmosphere at the White House was thick with anticipation, with reporters waiting for any development. The press pool, including the BBC, was kept unusually long, suggesting an important announcement was imminent. Trump's social media post. U.S. President Donald Trump took to social media to announce that Israel and Hamas have both signed off on the first phase of our peace plan. He emphasized the release of all hostages and Israel's withdrawal, expressing hope for a strong and everlasting peace. Trump thanked the mediators from Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey for their efforts in making this historic event possible. Trump's travel plans. As of Wednesday night, Trump's travel plans to the Middle East remain uncertain. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt mentioned a potential trip shortly after Trump's visit to Walter Reed Medical Center for a meeting with troops and his yearly checkup. Rubio's note. Earlier in the day, Secretary of State Marco Rubio passed a note to Trump indicating that a deal was very close. Rubio seemed nervous as he whispered in Trump's ear, and the president, after reading the note, confirmed this development to reporters. Trump's comments. Trump, speaking at the White House, revealed that a peace deal in Gaza was very close. He was handed a note by Rubio, which seemed to urge him to announce the deal first on Truth Social. The White House confirmed that Trump was considering traveling to the Middle East soon. This story is still evolving, and we will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. And this is the part most people miss. While the potential peace plan offers a glimmer of hope, it also raises complex questions about the future of the region. What are your thoughts on this developing situation? Feel free to share your opinions and engage in a respectful discussion in the comments.